Welcome to Rethinking Death.life, the podcast where we flip the script on the spoiler alert. Everyone dies.
Hosted by the witty widowed death doula duo,
Kathy Dempsey
and Kim Harms.
We know our way around both life and afterlife prep. We tackle the big questions with humor and heart and a healthy dose of reality talk.
Whether you're planning your epic exit, pondering what's next, or just want to know if death really has a sense of humor, we've got you covered. Because rethinking death might just be the secret to truly living.
Welcome back to Rethinking Death.life, the podcast that helps you prepare for life's biggest finish line with a little laughter and a lot of wisdom. I'm Kathy, your host and guide and official question asker today.
And I'm Kim, your friendly neighborhood death doula, legacy builder, and today, the voice of post-retirement wisdom.
Wisdom, Kim? That's a bold claim.
Okay, fine. The voice of, I made mistakes so you don't have to.
That's more like it. Today's episode is what I wished I knew before retirement. Because let's be honest, we all have expectations about retirement, most of which turn out to be hilariously wrong.
Buckle up, folks. This is going to be a ride.
So let's start with this big one here. Kim, what is the biggest myth about retirement?
Oh, easy. That you're going to sleep in every day and finally relax. Listen, I had visions of peaceful mornings, sipping coffee, watching the sunrise. You know what actually happens? Your body wakes you up at 6 a.m. like it's programmed by a cruel factory reset button.
So you're telling me there's no sleeping in?
Anything, I wake up earlier and then I have to decide, do I get up and do something productive? Or do I stare at the ceiling, contemplating how I used to complain about getting up early for work?
And you choose?
Feeling staring 90% of the time.
Okay, so apparently there are what I understand it to be several phases, 4 phases of retirement. Can you tell us about them?
Yes. Here's a breakdown. Phase 1, the honeymoon phase. You wake up every morning feeling like you won the lottery. No alarms, no meetings, just freedom. Phase 2, the disenchantment phase. You realize freedom also means no structure, no built-in purpose, and an unsettling number of hours to fill. Number 3, the reorientation phase. This is where you go, okay, I can't just watch reruns of Matlock forever, or even the new episodes about a retired lady who has decided to go back to work. And
I just saw that one this past Sunday. It was great.
I'm kind of addicted now to that one. But you have to start figuring out what you actually want to do. You can't just lay on the couch watching Matlock. Number 4 is the stability phase. This is a good one. I'm kind of getting there now. It's been a number of years. You finally find your groove somewhere between staying busy and napping responsibly.
So Kim, which one of those 4 would you say is the most surprising?
Definitely it would be the disenchantment phase. We look at retirement like it's gonna be the end all, the wonderful time that we've earned for our whole life. We don't think that we're going to become disenchanted. It's like being a kid on summer break who suddenly realizes they're bored, but instead of a mom giving you chores to work out, you have to figure out your entire purpose in life by yourself.
No pressure there, huh? What is the most unexpected expense in retirement?
Oh, definitely grandchildren. They're adorable, but they come with a financial drain no one warned you about.
So it's not just college tuition, huh?
College? I'm talking about, Grandma, can I have a milkshake? Every outing turns into a bank withdrawal. You think you're taking him to the park for free fun, and suddenly you're at a toy store negotiating over a $60 stuffed animal. And the thing is, I love it. I love spoiling them. I can't help myself. They're adorable.
So, grandparent is essentially an expensive babysitting job.
Exactly. Being a grandparent has been the best experience of my life. But nobody tips you.
All right. Well, what's absolutely the best and the worst thing about being retired?
Best thing, no more pointless meetings. I used to sit through 90-minute discussions that could have been handled with a short email. Now, if I have a 90-minute discussion, it's because I choose to corner some poor soul at the coffee shop to talk about the meaning of life.
And the worst?
Nobody tells you what day it is anymore. When you're working, you've got meetings, deadlines, and Taco Tuesdays to keep track of the time. In retirement, you blink and suddenly it's Friday, maybe, or Wednesday, who knows? I once showed up at church thinking it was Sunday. It was Thursday.
Oh, how funny. Uh, so what's the biggest threat in retirement? Is what you're saying is losing track of time?
Well, that and realizing you've told the same story to the same person 3 times and they're too polite to stop you.
So, yeah, let's flip it. What's the best way to stay busy in retirement?
Finding a purpose, not just keep busy, but actually do something meaningful. Volunteer, write a book, play pickleball, learn a skill, start a podcast where you annoy your best friend, whatever works.
So you're saying this is your retirement purpose?
Well, that and ensuring I never run out of snacks.
Inspiring, Kim. Truly, truly inspiring. All right, last question. If you could give one piece of advice to someone who maybe is thinking about being retired, what would it be?
Do a test run first. Take a month off. Live like you're retired and see what happens. If by week 2 you're talking to the squirrels and reorganizing your sock drawer for fun, you're just not ready.
And what if you are ready?
Well, then, congratulations. You're officially old enough to complain about how nobody works anymore while simultaneously never wanting to work anymore.
Well, there you have it. Retirement Unfiltered by Kim Harms. Sleep deprivation, grandkid expenses, and the existential crisis of too much free time.
But hey, at least there's always those early bird specials. And for our listeners out there who are thinking about retiring, please ask yourself, are you ready?
Thanks for tuning in to Rethinking Life. If you enjoyed today's episode, subscribe, leave a review, and tell your retired friends that yes, we all see them pretending to like their free time.
And if you have burning retirement questions, send them our way. We might even answer them after our afternoon nap.